It took me until 60 years of age to realise that there's some behaviours, habits and practices that are just absolutely pointless after you reach that age. In this video, I'll share 5 of them with you. Things that just don't make any sense after 60. I am ashamed to say that it did take me till 60 years of age to finally figure out what habits, practices and relationships were a complete waste of time and didn't make any sense whatsoever. In this video, I'm going to share 5 of them with you. This is the 3rd video in a series. I've actually made parts 1 and parts 2, so this is part 3. I'll leave a link in the description down below in case you've missed parts 1 and 2. The first one that doesn't make any sense whatsoever is not prioritising your own personal happiness. Why are you not putting yourself first? It's very easy if you've been growing up and raising kids that you put other people first. Your children, your ageing parents, maybe even your work colleagues and your business partners. But by the time you hit 60, the person to put first is yourself. Now you might think that's a very selfish attitude, and you're probably right. But I think you've earned the right to put yourself first. And if you think about it, surely it makes sense. Put the oxygen mask on yourself first. Look after yourself, your mental health, your physical health, and everybody around you, your family and your friends, your children, everybody will benefit because you'll feel good. You'll be in a good place rather than feeling down and put upon, which is how you feel when you put yourself second. Number 2, saving money for a rainy day. This one will upset the financial experts. But after 60, your mindset needs to shift from saving to spending. And by spending, I mean spending intentionally, but not on stuff, on experiences, things that will give you memories, not stuff that are going to end up in the house clearance being sold off for £1 a pop. Listen, I know it's not easy. You've spent your whole life planning and saving, especially for retirement, and you're not potentially earning any money anymore, or your income has dropped, and you're thinking to yourself, you have to squirrel it away just in case. The emergency fund. But here's the question I ask you. If you don't spend it in your healthy and your active years, when will you spend it? Do you really want to save it up until you're later in life and having to spend it on care home fees? You might be surprised to learn that your expenditure actually drops as you age. It's a curve. You spend more money in your 50s than you do in your 80s. So if you've hit 60 and you're still active and you're still healthy, you still got the motivation and bags of energy, get spending. Because if you don't spend it, somebody else might come after it. In this country, there's a lot of talk about a mansion tax and a change in the pension laws. Do you really want your money to go to the government, or would you rather use it for your benefit? You've worked a long time to get that money, and if you can't spend it and you've got relatives, your kids for example, give it to them. I'm sure they'll make use of it. Don't deny yourself now just to stockpile money for a future version of you. That version might never come. Use your money to create joy now, not someday. Number 3, putting off experiences until later. Well, let me tell you something. Later is already here. There comes a point after 60 when you realise you've spent enough of your time delaying the things that really matter. Trips, memories, moments, the little adventures that you've always planned to do. One day. Well, one day is now. If you don't do it now, it might never come. One day is not a strategy, it's a trap. Stop buying more stuff. You don't need it. Trust me when I tell you this, the house clearance people will turn up at your house one day and they'll flog off all your stuff for £4 for £1 at the car boot sale. Experiences are what stay with us, not that 10th jumper or that new kitchen. Say no to more clutter and say yes to more experiences. Make a concerted effort to do more things this year than you did last year. That's what I'm doing. I use a method called anti-goals, where I decide what I don't want to do more of to enable me to do more of the things that I do want to do. And for me, that's making memories and spending time with my family. Number 4, trying to impress people you don't even like. This one is liberating. By the time you've hit 60, you understand a very simple concept. Nobody is paying any attention to you. They're too busy doing their own thing and worrying about themselves in their own world with their own set of problems. So why are you still trying to impress other people with the flash car, fancy clothes, the big house, showing off? I'm ashamed to say I was that person, particularly when I was in my 30s and 40s. But the desire to do that started to wane in my 50s and had vanished completely by the time I was 60. Who cares what people think of the way you dress? Who cares if they think you've got dodgy teeth? It doesn't make any difference to your life. What's that old saying? Sticks and stones may break my bones, but little words won't hurt me. When you're in your 60s, it's a really simple choice that you have to make. You've got to choose things that make you happy and make your life easier. And trying to impress people, still chasing, keeping up with the Joneses, is only going to lead to one thing, and that is dissatisfaction. So don't care what others think, because they're not thinking about you at all. This is your life. You do not need an approval scorecard. Number 5 on my list is avoiding new technologies. This is a big one. A lot of people in their 60s and their 70s are frightened of new things and new technologies. They throw their hands up in the air and they say, I'm too old for that. I just like it the way it is. Well, not me. I fully embrace all the new technologies. I've got a ChatGPT subscription. It helps me with these videos. I run my script ideas through AI to get some ideas so that I can expand on the things that I'm thinking about. I don't let it write the scripts and I don't let it do the recording. This is me and these are my thoughts, but it helps me. I also use ChatGPT to help me plan things. It's like having a personal assistant, a powerful AI tool that you can use. And just because you're in your 60s, your 70s, your 80s even, means that you shouldn't be avoiding these things. Use it to plan trips, to get health advice, to organise your life, to spark some interests. You can even use AI as a kind of a life coach. Staying current and on top of the latest technologies keeps your mind sharp, and it stops the real rot of old age setting in. So don't be an old curmudgeon. Embrace change and the new things that are happening in the world. So those are 5 more things that I think don't make any sense after 60. Did any one of them resonate with you? What do you think? Do you agree or disagree? Leave a comment, I'd like to know. And if there's anything you'd like to add to the list, please feel free to do so. And in case you missed them, you might want to watch these videos next. Parts 1 and parts 2 of things that don't make any sense after 60. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you next time.